video, and then we can coordinate to send our responses, our results. How about this? Jim Corliss? We'll send them all to James Corliss at AOL.com, and he doesn't know this, but he'll put them all together and we'll come up with a video. Yay! That's it. Number two, we want to thank and give special recognition to so many of us who contributed to our enterprise tonight. I mean, come on, this is our 60th. Who cares about 60th? People blowing off reunions all the time, but not our class.
Not our class.
And I think it speaks a lot for our school spirit and our brotherhood for one another. So I think I might miss somebody, but I'd like to myself thank some great compatriots. I want to start out with Sandra Lynn, Sandy Mont, Napolitan. I mean, come on. Her imagination is beyond comprehension. She comes up with these little party favor things. Bob Wadsworth contributed the packet for our party favors. But, I mean, I hope everybody. Oh, Larry. we were in grade school together, first grade, okay? That goes back a long time. So anyway, Sandy did a great job. Our secretary, Paula Wills Early. I mean, come on. What a great effort. Last minute stuff. Who ordered chicken? Who ordered seafood? I mean, come on. So she's got to email across the country a blast and figure out so they can tell the pub how many eggs and bacon and this and that. Then we have Juliet Van Pelt Rose, our money manager. How is it that the class before us charged $100? $100 for their Saturday night dinner, plus a $20 cover charge to go to Hackney's. But if you got both, you got a $10 discount. So for the opportunity to walk in to Evanston Country Club, have dinner like we're having, and walk into Hackney's and order food on your own, they charge $110. How much did we charge?
They're rich.
50.
No true. They're rich.
50.
Yes, they're
Julie is a great custodian of our financial resources. I think she needs a special recognition. And then we have Sarah Sally Campbell, who put together the hardcore stuff of our directory. The back room, in the old days, the back room, the paper goods in the back room. She should have worked on LaSalle Street with Martha Sporey at the Dreyfus. Didn't you have a back room, Martha, with the paper confirmations and all that, and who took care of that kind of paperwork in the back room? Well, Sally Campbell is our gal in the back room.
Yeah, what kind of back room?
Hardcore back room.
Parker Landon, my right-hand guy, vice president, arranges all our accommodations behind the scenes. The golf pro, Howie Richardson, helped him out playing golf. Sue Small-Rooter is our recording secretary. Margaret Burholz, who I have known since I was 6 months old. We went to Nepal together, Evanston together. I called her up to participate in this event about 10, 15 years ago. She said, "What are you talking about, reunions?" I said, "Margaret." And she finally said, "Sydney." and Margie is still with us. So then we, of course, we have David Stansel. David's on the piano. He's going to do a great deal in due course. We've got Jim Corliss and Mike Menard, who worked on our super duper spreadsheet from which we worked diligently. We got Bob Wadsworth, who came in with his idea for the packet for our party favors. We got Ron Stramberg, who volunteered, twisted his arm. Bob became our decoration chairman. He showed up after 59 and a half years. All of a sudden he shows up on my patio and I look at this guy, who's this? Ron Stramberg. Well, he's a hell of a man, I'll tell you that. And this is an example for me anyway. You know, I've spent all my time in the athletic department. Hell, I didn't know anybody in the music department. Stromberg shows up. Stromberg shows up. Now he's a friend of mine. And this whole reunion thing is a cross-pollination where we meet folks that we didn't really know.
If you please, yes.
But they were in the music department, or they were in the drama department, or they were in the Latin club. So all of us worked together, and the old days are gone, and we're making new friends. And terrific opportunity. Larry Russell, we connected with the photography, a great contributor. His pictures of our Williamsburg birthday party are unbelievable. They'll match Gail's photos of her flamingos. Terrific. Larry, we talked about Portia Heaps. Portia, thanks for working so hard with the cheerleaders that are coming up. Howie helped us out with golf. Wilson. Reverend Rome, what a guy. Mary Ryan, thanks so much for helping David with our entertainment. We worked so hard to find Linda Garn, and it turns out that Linda has a significant other who is very ill, and she felt that she had to stay with him, and she had a little health problems herself, but we worked hard. And here's an example, I think. Marion, where are you? Did you have an opportunity to actually speak to Linda with her son? No. But you communicated by email.
It's her son's email.
So I'm sure Linda can feel that communication. That's very cool. We've got Ellen Volkman Stewart. She put together a lot of good stuff, including our invitation. She did a hell of a job. And the rest of our steering committee, anyone who wanted to come in, Stich, anybody could come to our meetings out at Hackney. We had a great time. Now we're going to talk about one thing, our 80th.
Yay! Yay!
I think we may be finished. We also have term limits.
What?
All those for term limits. They gotta have, Juliet wants term limits. I want term limits. But,
for your office.
Our brother Bob Wadsworth came up with a great idea. He and Mary have a great spread over in New Munster, Indiana. And I'm going to bring this microphone over to Brother Wadsworth, and he's going to explain to us his idea about our 80th birthday party.
Oh, good.
We had 4 of them: East Coast, Central Time Zone, Rocky Mountain, Pacific, for our 80th Solamente Uno. Listen, Mr. Wadsworth has some ideas, and he can open them up for discussion, but Bob, what are your ideas?
Oh, I see.
What's the idea?
You have to hold it up.
Can't hear him. I'm glad, he started out talking about the 80th, and I'm glad he finally clarified we weren't talking the 80th reunion, we're talking the 80th. But we do have a place where we entertain on a fairly regular basis, so I think we can handle this crowd. I'm just so pleased to look around and see what a healthy bunch of people you all are, because we do not have wheelchair accessibility out here. But you'll be encouraged to know that Mary did see to it that I had raised toilets put in. I think you're going to be well taken care of, and we're talking about coming out on a Saturday or whenever we choose, whatever makes sense. Coming out like 10 o'clock in the morning, sit around, drink Bloody Marys, and then have a barbecue, play some games, talk, and then go on back to your abode wherever you came from. We're an hour outside of the city of Chicago, so it's easy to get to. And if you want to stay longer, there are lots of hotels in the area. And if you're desperate, you might be able to find a bed for you on the farm. So we're going to get the details together. We need to keep seeing each other as often as we can, because who knows? It's running out, but we're having fun in the race. So, we have an indoor swimming pool, so you can all go skinny dipping if you want. Nobody in the neighborhood, you don't have to worry about that.
We don't want to scare the horses. Not really. Not scaring the horses.
So we'll get some details put together and get you all included and see if we can.
It's terrific. That is sweet of you. Yeah.
Before I turn over to David, real quick, a lot of us went to the high school this morning, and they really put a presentation to us. They had the superintendent. I mean, we all like Dr. Michael, but I'll tell you what, Dr. Witherspoon.
Got it all. Is he really?
And now they've got a PR outfit. And alumni relations. This guy, this girl, Joanne, was terrific. We went through the school. I hope a lot of you folks would consider writing a check. You can leave it at the door to the ETHS Educational Foundation. $25. What they have done with alumni contributions, the taxpayers of Evanston can only go so far. So, I mean, we saw things that were magnifico. Where is Ray Ellen Norton Ford? Ray Ellen, are you here? Ray Ellen, would you stand up for just a minute? We'll have just a couple of comments on how we looked at, saw, and reacted. Whoopsie daisy.
Oh my God.
Reacted to the challenge and the expectation that Evanston places on its students. They are expected to excel, and they are encouraged and supported and loved to excel. And talk about excelling.
Oh, brother. Well, hi, everybody. It was an awesome experience to tour the high school today and to hear the enthusiasm of the principal. He was awesome. And what these kids now can have access to, from auto mechanics to nuclear science and astronomy. It was wonderful, and I think our money would certainly be well spent to do a little bit of our share in helping the foundation. The tour was wonderful, and it was arranged by Julie Van Pelt-Roth, and she did a lot of work putting that together too. It was great, and thank you. Good to see you all.
Linda Gustafson.
Well, I don't really have a lot to add, but
Well, you can add whatever you want.
I don't remember the statistics, but ETHS is really a school to be proud of. Dr. Witherspoon explained that ETHS is ranked highest, I believe, in the country. He said the most important thing is to remember that New Trier and Main Township and Niles are all under us. We're on the top.
There you go.
Now, but the facilities are outstanding. I wish I were 13 again, and I would love to go back to Evanston High School. Lots and lots to be proud of. Wonderful, wonderful tour. That was fun.
One thing to follow up on that, Dr. Witherspoon had said that basically the two most credible evaluation surveys of high schools was Washington Post and U.S. News and World Report. Now, Evanston has a diverse population. It has some challenges that other schools don't have, which maybe puts us up a little bit where apples and oranges, etc., may not really match up. But the fact is that when you mesh all these criteria, and you can imagine what they are, Evanston is in the top 1% of this country. And so what New Trier has, and Glenbrook South, Glenbrook North, Glenbard North, Glenbrook South, whatever, you name a high school in the country, what do they all have in common? They're below Evanston. That's not my line, that's it. So with that, David, go blue. It's an Evanston deal. Go. Thanks.